Yeah, they did. Leslie
Yeah,
said,
they put a
really, another
trailer
one?
out. It looks
Did you hear
exactly
what she
like
said?
it. What?
She said, oh, that they just made a Kirby game. And
Oh,
now
not
they're
that
making
one. I think
one.
there's a new one. I don't know. I showed a trailer and people are saying it's legit Fall Guys but Kirby.
He said that they made a trailer and it has, it's just Fall Guys with Kirby. Okay, I'm streaming now, Rich. Let me know if you can hear me.
Okay, speak. Oh yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Ew, what you?
Oh, I'm about to die. Just give it a lot. Let me cleanse myself.
While you do that, let me get that Bayonetta in the thing. I thought it was only for the Switch, cause I was gonna get it, but some said that they made the older versions of Bayonetta for. I don't know. I don't know. It's about keys. Wow. Oh, he's doing.
What are you playing? Oh, Leslie's playing Fall Guys right now, actually, if you guys want to play with her.
Nah, I already won like 4 crowns earlier today. I'm by myself too.
Oh, he said, Richard said he was playing earlier by himself today and that he won 4 crowns alone. What the hell is that? Who the
No, I'm
hell is
just kidding.
that?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, he said he's just kidding. He wasn't playing.
I think only in that game I've won legit in the span that I've played, even from years ago when me, Chris, and Brandon first tried it out when it came out. I've only won 1 crown as of recent.
They won you a
One
lot
by
of things?
myself.
They wanted me like a little, what's it called? Lifesaver? Inflatable things that you were
A floaty? Richie was very zesty yesterday.
What's rock? Oh, rock. I was gonna say, what's rocket band? It's rock band.
Claudia said she was seeing his true colors.
You heard, Rich?
What?
You heard what Leslie said?
Something about my colors?
That Claude says she saw your true colors.
What does that mean?
I don't know. She says you're very gay.
At least now I know. I don't know. I forgot.
Everyone's mad at Martin because apparently he always said that he never drank, and he was pouring down
I
that
thought it was
vodka.
pretty obvious he was joking.
About what?
That when he was like, no, I don't really drink or stuff like that.
I've been known
thought it was
he did probably drink back in the day.
I was like, I thought it was pretty obvious.
I always had a feeling he did. I just didn't want to worry you.
Worry me? Why would I be worried?
Because you're very.
Your brother.
Excuse me?
He's your brother.
She say, don't you care about my brother?
Don't you care about my brother?
Yes, I care about your brother, but why would I be worried if he drinks?
Line. 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 You don't care about my brother, Richard? Richard? Richard?
Yeah. I'm
Don't
trying
you?
to see how I want to buy a game I've always wanted to play, but I didn't have like I guess it was like way before I like really had game systems. I want to live my little gay boy fantasy to play a really strong, hot female character.
And what? Like
I want
Elden
to see
Ring?
how. I think it's an RPG type game.
Elden Ring is an RPG type game.
Well, it's not like that. It's called Bayonetta. So I want to see though.
Dude, just finish Elden Ring. You're making me so mad that you can't.
I'm not finished.
Why?
I want to see though if this translates well on the PS5. Because if the graphics look a little shoddy, I don't know. Might as well just get for the Switch.
Top 20%.
You heard, Rich? Top 20. Yes.
People, right?
You know when I started New Game Plus, Rich, I got scared. I was like, I thought I had to do the whole thing over to get the horse back again. I thought I was gonna start with
Don't.
nothing.
I think it's okay. Come on, bro. It's only $9.
Bayonetta's for the Switch?
Yeah, they're making a new one. I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, I'm definitely gonna get it because I don't really play that much games on the Switch. And like certain games on the 10, but you know, I'm just not like that much of the cutesy wootsy type games unless it's like really catches me. But this is not cutesy wootsy. It's like more adult because I think they said they have a version where you could censor the sexy stuff in this game.
You should get
Because
this
you
game
know
called
she's
The
a.
Witcher. It's gonna be for the Switch too.
I think it already came out, didn't it? It's like Elden Ring, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna play it. And I'm not gonna share it with you.
And then when you play it, you can watch the TV show that was on Netflix, I think.
There was a show called The Witcher?
Yeah, they made it off the game. I think the guy who played Superman, Henry Cavill, is the guy,
The
the main
Witcher?
dude. Yeah,
Really? Henry Cavill is the Richard
yeah,
Les? Henry
yeah.
Cavill
He
who
was like the
plays
long
Superman.
longest.
You don't know what The Witcher is? You know that's a video game?
I think some people said it was actually good, and I was like, oh,
I'm gonna see the video game first and then I'll see if the show's even worth it. Because I hate when it's not accurate. Because everything I watch has gotta be accurate. If it's not down to the
like
T, then I
Resident
don't
Evil.
even want to watch it. Yeah,
Yo, I
exactly.
watched
Just like
Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil.
No, here's the thing. I don't mind that was like it's nothing to do like the well,
Oh,
they
shut up.
mentioned
Yes, you
some
do.
stuff. No, no. Okay, so this is the thing. I went into it and I was like,
Richard,
so
you're
there's not.
rationalizing.
No, I said there's no Jill, there's no Leon, there's Wesker, but I'm like,
But
oh, he's
Wesker's
black, but I'm
black
like,
and gay.
whatever. No, he's just black, but he apparently has two daughters. I was like, so okay, it's an okay. Is it the best storyline? No, but I kept myself watching it. But there's just certain stuff that I was like, I don't believe Wesker is that dumb. Like the one he's like working in Umbrella. First of all, he's not even running Umbrella anymore, which doesn't make sense. He's like under the control of some woman that's like just annoying. And I'm like, okay. And second of all, if he has these daughters and he's working in Umbrella, but they don't know like to the extent of what he does in there, you think he would be keeping his stuff very secretive and like high classified, right? But no, somehow these two girls, his daughters, know the password that he has on everything. So they're like, yeah, dad uses this password Spock21 on like basically everything. And I'm like, but in my head I said, oh, but that's probably just for like undercover, like, you know, just goofy dad who doesn't really know how to use technology and just puts the same password for everything. But no, somehow when they're trying to sneak into his underground facility that he had in the house, it's asking for a password, and when they put that in my head, I'm like, oh, it's not gonna work. No, it works completely, and they're able to access it and go into another building with it. I'm like,
He wouldn't be that careless
I
in
was
the real one.
legit. I was like, no, there's no, because they're like, one of the daughters gets bit by a dog, which was from the game. You know, the dog that looks like old
The mutated
dead
dog?
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, from that. And to enter, it was like, you know, please enter like a voice recognition and like an ID password. And then when they put that Spock21 and it actually went in, I was like, there, I was like, I was like, I was like, that, there's just no way. I'm like, no one would really, I'm like, there's no way.
Well, actually,
But I
no,
was
yeah,
like,
I agree
whatever.
with you, because when it comes to Resident Evil, it built the franchise off of it being crazy scary with a good storyline. And that just sounds like it's
Yeah,
trash. Like it deviated way too
that,
much.
yeah. Yeah, and then you know Wesker from the video. In the video games, it looks nice. Wesker when he was wearing, you know, the over dramatic black trench coat with
He
the
looked like
gloves and the
Blade,
shades.
but white.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo.
And I felt bad because I'm like, I don't want to say it's because he's black, but because somehow I guess Wesker had clones, which I'm like, okay, whatever. Which they did mention from the game. Remember when we played Resident Evil 5, he dies in that volcano thing?
Yeah.
They mention it because they're like, apparently the Wesker that's in this one is not the original Wesker. So once revealed, like the OG Wesker, the girl mentions like, oh, he died in a volcano. I was like, oh, that's from the game. They're mentioning it. Cool. But then when it shows like the other Weskers, and then one of them comes in dressed like in the classic outfit, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. All I saw when I saw him was Blade, because the actor is bald, but I guess they must have put a, I don't know, wig or a weave or whatever on his head to give him like this sort of like, I don't know, like a version of a buzz cut or some like afro looking thing. I don't know what it was. But all I could see was Blade, and I said, oh no. It was bad. I was like, he doesn't look like, that doesn't look Wesker, that's Blade.
God.
That was cringy. And then, what else was good? Well, one of the girls, to be honest, I didn't like. I know she was like the tough teen, the rebellious teen, but
I
this one
hate
just came
those.
off as like, girl. Yeah,
Trying too hard.
I could there's a line. Yeah, but she was like too much. Like every minute to her dad, she's like, listen and shut up. I'm like, girl, calm down.
God.
Legit, she was like yelling at the door like she owned him at a certain point. I was like, girl, shut up. I'm like, you can't be yelling at him like that. There's no way.
Mommy, no.
And then the whole dance scene, which I tried finishing it today, when I saw that, to be honest, I legit cringed. I was like, what is going on? Because apparently the girl was some woman was under mind control. And when she did that, I was like, no, no. She was doing the Dua Lipa song. What was it? That thing where she goes, did a full 180. And then when she started singing and dancing, I was like, oh, stop.
In Resident
I was
Evil?
getting mad. Yeah, in the show, she was
God.
doing that.
Send a video of it.
It legit made me cringe, and I got mad. I was like, ew.
But you gonna keep watching it, or is it gonna? That was it for you.
It's only 8 episodes, and I just have like 20 minutes left.
Of the eighth
It
one.
was okay. If they really removed some of the cringy stuff in it, I think it would have been better. I know it's not the original characters, and I get it. What people are mad about that, but it's like it was sort of interesting to a point, but then certain stuff was kind of obvious it was gonna happen.
Did a full 180.
Yeah, when she was really doing that dance, she's like, no. I was like, oh. Yeah, well, yeah, she was like sitting on a chair, like looking like she was like beat up or something, and then this one of the daughters, like grown up, she found her, and she's like, hello, and then she's like, to her, she's like, is it you, Evelyn? And then when it looked like she got beat up because her head's hold down and the chair sitting down, and then she gets up and out of nowhere like a robot, and she gets up and starts singing, and I was like, oh god. And for a minute, legit, I was like, what's going on? So I legit did not know, because I didn't know she was like under mind control or whatever. So when she did that, I legit was thinking, did this... it's like a thing where you're like, is the game broken? I was like, what's going on? I legit was like, I don't understand what the heck's going on. This is crazy. I was like, oh no.
Oh no. So you don't give it 2 thumbs up.
Nah, I only give it one. There was certain stuff that was okay. And there was just certain stuff that was, like I said, there was certain stuff that I was like, I don't think Constantine would ever do that. Like the Packer thing, the girl being a little bit too much of a angsty, angry teen. Some of the jokes didn't land, and I was like,
I never,
the
I,
monsters,
I've
I guess
never
they had
seen,
some monsters.
I've never seen Resident Evil even make one joke.
Yeah, I think in jokes it's like just very like low key dark humor, but it's not even that. So when they tried certain times like throwing jokes, I was like, for a minute I was getting on Wesker. I mean, because I thought maybe Wesker was a little too nice in the beginning, because he seemed like so much of a savior. That's what I didn't like. Because he legit was like basically actually good, but obviously he was doing certain stuff, but he was trying to do it within reason and trying to like not overdo it to kill people. So then in my head I'm like, that doesn't sound like Wesker at all. Because it even shows him legit fighting with the main girl who was like, I don't give a F, like we want to see the T-virus thing, and it's like this protagonist along the way. He's like, no, we can't do it. I was like, that's not Wesker.
Yeah, he didn't care.
Yeah. So it was very. I was like, okay, oh, whatever. But then, like, there were certain points where he was showing, like, his Wesker-ish side, like, the more very over-the-top angry side, where it would show in certain scenes, and I was thinking it was going to build up to him, I don't know, maybe losing it or whatever.
Mm.
So I was waiting, but no, there's nothing like that. Because I'm like, it's not even the original Wesker, it's something like that. And I guess they hinted at it because one of the clones was like, oh yeah, the OG Wesker, he died in a volcano. Now he was a psychopath. He like didn't care. I was like, oh, so that was why. He didn't care. He just killed people. The
180. Jinx, show me a Coke.
imagine if it's a real Coke and a Coke.
No, thank you.
Oh, I found it. Legit only 30 seconds, but it was something. Especially because it's an older woman doing, I don't know, no offense, but it's just like, 'cause she doesn't seem like a dancer for what she was doing. It sounded like
Oh
a
god, I heard
teenager
her.
singing.
I heard her. Ew. I heard her. The girl that he said was cringy at the Resident Evil show. He said that she does a cringy dance part, and it goes dinner boom Andy like that.
Oh, I saw the full set list because I think Lady Gaga's tour started today, and I saw the full set list of her songs.
Is it any good?
So let me see. I saved it just to kind of like.
Rich said he saw the Lady Gaga songs for her concert. He said that yeah, he's excited because she's gonna be working in a very high-tech wheelchair because she popped her hip out her shit again.
So it's gonna be Bad Romance, Just Dance, Poker Face, and then there's another one from a new album.
Yo, can I ask you something? But don't get mad. Okay, so you know how she hasn't really been focused on music as much because she's like like I think she's transitioning to like movies and stuff.
Yeah, she was
Okay.
running her makeup business and stuff like
Yeah, so like she has a whole bunch of different endeavors. Okay. So what would you do if you're so hyped up for this tour, you go to the performance and like it's undeniably she can't sing like she used to. And you go and you see the tabloids review her and you see clips of YouTube videos and like it just sounds not like the Lady Gaga that you used to. Like her voice is
that. Well, I was
choppy.
wondering that too, because she was like, how old is she? I want to say she's about to reach 40.
And she hasn't really made music like that because she's doing everything else. So how would you react to see your savior,
46.
getting?
Disappointing. Maybe she's getting tired, but luckily no, because and there's an Instagram page that posted everything and it's like posting like the songs and everything and her performance. She still got it. She's still doing the piano. I'm happy to see the piano thing.
What if
She's
you
putting
try to
like the
see?
ending
What if you
chorus.
try to go and then you see that the show's been canceled and you try to find out why, and then Lady Gaga goes live and she goes, "So to all my fans, I'm so sorry. In where you said in Newark, right? In Jersey."
Yeah.
She goes, "To all my fans that were waiting to see me in Newark, New Jersey, I'm so sorry, but I just don't want to perform. Good night." She go, she go, "Fuck you guys. I'm going home."
She has some born this week too. No, she's gonna sing the song from that movie, the recent movie with what's his name?
Bradley Cooper.
No, some was it Maverick, Top Gun or whatever movie is?
She made a song for that movie.
Yeah, she sang the soundtrack for it.
The whole thing.
I think it was just one main song. It was "Hold My Hand." It was like the main
Oh, I don't know. I never watched
thing.
the movie.
Yeah, me neither. But I was planning on watching it. It was a classic. How you just like watch it on your phone?
Yeah, I've
One of
never
the
watched
first
Top
ones.
Gun, any of them, to be honest.
Your parents were really just like two movies, so and I was like, oh yeah, she wrote the song for it.
Imagine he goes,
She
"Man, I
like the
don't
cast.
give a fuck." Oh,
think it will. Not a chance.
huh?
It's 2 hours of my life.
How would you react if she slips and like sprains her ankle and she goes, ooh, ooh, like the Chinese lady you made fun of crossing a main
That's so
street?
funny. Look at that shot. I love that for her. Yes.
She didn't say that yesterday. Uh,
No, she did. She did say, I love that. I think she
to
said, I
what?
love that for you. I forgot when, but because I caught it and then I looked at it. It was a laugh.
Damn, I didn't
I
hear
don't
it.
know if she said it too. She did say it, but it was like earlier.
Oh,
Just not in that tone with the really big tone. That's all she did.
how come you didn't try to hit on your girlfriend yesterday?
My girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
She was barely there.
Yeah, she was next to you. Didn't she sit next to you? Oh no, you were sitting by a table.
No, they didn't even like speak. They just spoke like I think once all the
Les,
family left, then they spoke and then they left.
Richard and his girlfriend were fighting yesterday. They didn't even talk. I don't know. But you noticed, right? She didn't even say hi to him.
No, she did speak to me. I think once the family, it just seemed like they got comfortable in talking to her. And I forgot what. I think they were like, oh, how, like, Leslie, they're like, I think she's turning 28, right? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, she's like, how old are you? She's like, I was like, 28. And then they were like, her and the other sisters were like, really? They're like, we thought you were like the younger one out of them. I was like, oh. I was like, thanks.
They said you look like a bitch.
They're like, they're like, we thought you were the youngest one out of them. Yeah.
And then they're not even. Bro, you're gonna be 29 in like a couple months. What are you gonna do
We'll
for your
talk
birthday
about
this
that.
year?
Nothing. Not really a number. Not really a big number. It's just 29.
Maybe you should go home and stop bothering us.
Damn.
Hey DW, hey DW. Yo, Leslie look like DW sometimes. I put a sign on my door that says, "Please be quiet." She's like, "That can't help me, 'cause I can't read."
It did make me laugh though yesterday. I forgot she was saying some SpongeBob quote, and then I caught on to it, and then she's like, we be saying too much SpongeBob quote. Yeah, wait a minute. She's like, you guys be saying too much Arthur quote.
Wait, when was this? Why didn't I hear it?
Yes, I think it's this happened. I think we went to the bathroom or something. Like she said something. I forgot what SpongeBob thing she said. Then I
It's
caught on to it.
massage
And she was
day.
laughing. She's like,
Wow.
she's saying too much SpongeBob quote.
Look,
But you don't be saying too much Arthur quote.
the guys actually say it.
I guess so.
It's for boobs.
So, boy, I wasn't there, Rich, when she said that.
No, I think she went to the bathroom.
I must have been gone for a while. Or did I go
No, she
drop
didn't
off my
say.
brother?
That's all. It's like a 10-second thing she said.
Les, Richard said he has a crush on Claudia now. That's why he didn't want to talk to Fabiola. He said because she's bougie and light skin. I don't know. Rich, I felt so bad for you and Claudia yesterday because I had a second win to talk. Like that's why I kept drinking the beers. But yeah, we're like, I saw you already when you do that little trying to stay awake thing, but your eyes are still like all fucked up.
Dude, I was trying not to like do that thing where I actually fall asleep because I was like, what? God, I was like, I know if I legit close, sometimes I don't even know if I close my eyes and I'm legit just sleeping.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I know I'm like, this asshole over here, Jim, is just gonna look at me and go, Rich, you're actually sleeping. Wake up, or like, because I was like, honestly, at that point, I was like, I'm about to just close my eyes. Maybe no one's gonna notice if I'm like just resting there. But nope. But when I tried to legit just keep my eyes open and it was working for a bit, And then I think I got to a point where a lot of you guys were talking, and I'm not gonna lie, in my ears, everything started muffling. It
Bro.
legit was, all your voices were canceling out in my ear, and then what woke me up a little bit was when Brian out of nowhere just hands me the butterfly. And I guess because I got so shocked, I'm like, oh cool, what is this, airplane? It like woke me up for like a few minutes, and after that everything else just started phasing out. I was like, legit, my ears just started muffling everything. It was like, I
Nah,
can't hear
I know
anything.
Brian was drunk too, cause motherfucker really just came out of nowhere and said, "Oh, you got computer paper, bro?" I'm like, "The fuck you need
Yeah,
computer paper
exactly.
for?" And then he goes, "Yo, bro, I'm so sorry. I think I broke Leslie's printer." And I was like, "Nah, it's like that." And then she go, "You sure?" I was like, "Yeah."
Luckily I kept it safe. It's still in my bag. So I don't want to get that.
Like he's trying to hit on everyone there with his little butterflies. That was like the most randomest thing that whole night, bro. I didn't expect us to start doing that. Oh, I gotta get out
What?
of here. The origami.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool. I thought it was an airplane for a minute.
What do you mean it turned
Like
you
the whole
on?
thing about. No, I said that
You like a man that can
surprised me a
fold his
bit.
paper?
No.
Richard, you dog. Surely you jest.
Yeah. I think I was about to knock out. I think when Claudia started mentioning the roommate story, because I at first
No,
it
I
sounded
feel
like
like
it was
that's
gonna
when.
end like after 2 minutes.
No, I feel like that was the one that everyone was like the most
Intrigued.
intrigued, but the most alert from.
Yeah, like all of you. I'm not gonna lie, because I think that story went on for like 10. I want to say 10 minutes. I don't know. It went on for a while because I think it was just on the question like, "Oh, was there something?" And then she just said it, and I thought the story ended. But then when she kept going